Hey, what's up, everybody at ComicWow? This is Gigi coming at you from San Diego Comic-Con International 2015. I'm here in the Dark Horse booth with James Farr. James, thanks so much for making time for us.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. So, James, first book that I want to talk to you about is Xombie. First of all, with an X, mind you.
With an X.
Where does this come from, the Xombie with an X?
Oh gosh, back in the dark ages of 2003, I started an online animated series called Xombie. That gained enough popularity in kind of the pre-YouTube days, which allowed me to move forward with a comic book series. So that went on for a couple of years, and it's kind of what I'm most well known for, I think, on the internet. Probably.
So that was your decision to spell zombies with an X?
Yes. Well, there was. The good thing was the URL was available.
Okay, that is key. That is key. We know that on our end. We've bought every available URL related to us.
Yeah, it's so hard. So that was one of the key deciding factors. But also, he's a little bit different than normal zombies. He's a speaking, thinking zombie that actually makes decisions and chooses to help people and save the world. So I wanted to differentiate it a little bit, and the X looks so cool.
It does look cool. Now, what do you think the fascination is? I mean, we see things obviously with The Walking Dead and all this. What do you think the world's fascination is with zombies? Because from my personal perspective, I feel like we want to fantasize about things that if they actually happened, we would be scared to death. Like, we complain about a line at Taco Bell, but yet we want to like pretend that zombies exist. What do you think the fascination is with that?
I think it has to do with maybe the same reason people go to scary movies. I mean, it allows you to be afraid and kind of have that release, but in a safe environment. And zombies, you know, death is something we're all kind of not super happy about and afraid of. So to kind of dress somebody up as the, you know, the exemplifier of that is probably one of the main reasons. But plus, they're so cool.
It does make sense.
Cool, you know.
It does. Now, let's talk a little bit about, because as I was doing my research leading into this, I saw you've done some different parody mashups.
Yes, I have.
Let's talk a little bit about that. I know you have one that's Transformers, which is Transformers meets Thomas the Tank Engine.
Thomas the Tank Engine, yeah. They're not too happy about that either, no. They don't like that.
Where do these things kind of then Blink to the Future, right?
To the Future,
Doctor Who and Back to the Future?
Well,
okay.
I don't know why it hadn't happened yet. I shouldn't have been the one to do it. It should have already existed.
But the heavy is the head that wears the crown, right?
Exactly. So most of my YouTube stuff just comes from a place of, like, you know, why hasn't somebody done this before? If I'm not working, I'm kind of, you know, I don't know what to do with myself. So when I'm not writing comics for Dark Horse, I'm animating weird stuff and putting them together on YouTube. And
can you tell us what your YouTube channel is?
YouTube channel is James R. Farr. So all one word. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Or Google me, James Farr.
I did that earlier today.
Oh, awesome.
And so I would ask you, so if you were taking the Xombie book and doing a parody mashup with somebody else, who do you think would be a good pairing for that?
Oh,
like an X-Men zombie kind of thing because of the X, or?
Oh, it would have to be My Little Pony probably, which I also worked on briefly, and I pitched them on the idea, and they were like, no, we're not doing zombie ponies, but they should. They should.
I mean, Archie met Predator, so why?
Oh, what's the deal? I was too early. It's too soon.
Yes, give it some time. Give it some time.
I'm working on them.
So the next big thing that everybody can expect from you, or the next project to look out for
is Rexodus, which is happening right here, right now at Dark Horse.
It's a mashup of the Bible and dinosaurs. Just kidding.
It's what it sounds like, right? No, it's an incredibly ingenious idea from co-creators Paul Wizakowski and Eric Lee. They kind of brought me on board to kind of elevate it into something that kids and teenagers and adults would all really get into. It's a wonderful idea. The dinosaurs didn't die. They left the planet 64.9 million years ago, and Rexodus is a story about why that happened and how humans and dinosaurs come crashing back together. So.
That sounds super cool. Well, thanks so much. Let everybody know. We know your YouTube channel now. Can you tell us where we can find you on any other social media or online?
I am on Twitter at James R. Farr. Don't forget the R. And jamesfarr.com. You can come visit me and hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, and everywhere else.
All right, sounds great. Thanks so much, James, for taking the time at San Diego Comic-Con to meet up with us. Wish you best of luck at the rest of the con. Till then, I'm Gigi. This is James Farr, and you're welcome.